EVs. They are no longer the outlier. In fact, they are everywhere. You know, when the government launched those green EV plates, they were such a novelty, and every time I would look at one, I would point and sort of talk about it. I bet I got really annoying to the people who were with me. Now, there are several things you can do with an EV. Our colleagues at ZigWheels, for example, run them to zero to tell you what sort of real-life range you can get. We aren't going to do that. Now, we're going to do something different today. We're going to do something more real, because I've just realized what I've done. I've just realized how wrong it can go, because I've asked my colleagues at PowerDrift to make up the challenges that I'm supposed to do. Oh God, this might go really horribly.
Food. I'm sure you'd want to do something with food, 100%. Food, definitely in there. Okay, I have some random ideas.
Cyrus, I think we should make this as complex as possible. So think about 24 hours in an EV.
Nexon EV. Is that a max? I think it is a max. And I'm guessing those are my challenges. So what have they come up with? Wait, 24 hours, okay. Max kilometers. Wait, that's it? That's all? Oh no. Okay. Okay. I think we do have to drive around a little bit. Does it have charge? Okay, it does need a bit of a charge, but wait. It's exactly 8 o'clock. I think we should literally start the challenge now. Okay, here's a fact that you guys don't know about me. Wherever I am in Pune, which is where the PowerDrift office is, I only fill fuel from a Shell fuel station. Why? Because I like V-Power. I like nicer fuel in my car. It's one of those petrol head things that you normally end up doing. Now, when I'm driving an EV, which is quite often because, you know, we drive these a lot, I can charge an EV at a Shell fuel station as well, because they've put up fast chargers. 120 kilowatt fast chargers, which is ridiculously quick. And the other reason I like filling here is because I get loyalty points, and they always have a cold thumbs up in the fridge, always. And to sort of make things better for the electric cars, they have their own Shell Recharge India app, which is great because what it does is actually showcases all the recharge locations or charger locations around you, and you don't have to bang your head against the glass trying to find a charger that works. It's just perfect. Not only does the Shell charging station get ultra-fast 120 kilowatt chargers for cars, it also caters to both electric two-wheelers and three-wheelers. Oh, and if you are really conscious about where your energy comes from, then you'll love this. All of the electricity Shell purchases to supply their Shell recharge sites is matched with equivalent amounts of units from 100% renewable sources. Okay, let me plan this out because I do have a lot of time on my hands, but I also, since I'm driving an EV, I want to maximize my efficiency because I think that's the right thing to do. So it's about 8:15 now, 8:30. Let's do the narrow city streets later when there's no traffic. But what I could do first is get some kilometers on the clock, which I think that means I have to hit the highway and get to that scenic place well in time before people end up coming there and get that picture taken. And I will get back to the charging stations, because Shell has 200 charger points already active in the south and west of the country, and by 2030, which is of course when we are supposed to have a big electric revolution, they're going to have 10,000 charge points. And we're going to need those quick chargers, aren't we? Because at the rate at which EVs are going to get launched in India in the next few years, we're definitely going to need these everywhere. What is the point of having sport mode and not using it? And incidentally, the car's much faster in sport mode, so it's great on highways like the expressway because you can get rid of pesky tailgaters as well. You know, the good thing about coming out of the city and onto roads like this and trying to find like these scenic places is manifold. One, first of all, you can get some really nice twisty roads, and that means you can have a little bit of fun because the EV Max hauls ass. Now, this thing is of course better in another way because the EV Max has more range as compared to the standard Nexon EV, which is a good thing because you don't want to be left alone in the middle of nowhere with almost no range at all, right? So it's always good to have that little bit extra reach. But the other good thing is, of course, all those challenges that I've been given, it's very, very easy for me to actually get through those challenges because a nice scenic place, that's something we'll find here. And the other things, the primitive form of transport and a random animal is of course something we'll find here as well. You know, as far as comfort food goes, that humble little thing, that simple vada pav, I would have this over a gourmet burger any day of the week, okay? Any day. Without a single moment of hesitation. I love them. I can have like 10 of these a day, as you can clearly see. But this also means that I can pick off one out of the 3 food pictures I'll take with the car, right? So, there we go. Time to have a big bite. Yummy. Very difficult to mess up a vada pav, isn't it? Mango season is here. भाई सुन, कैसे नहीं ले सकते? This is the king of fruits. It is one of the most popular EVs in the country, right? This is the most popular fruit in the country. Period. Let's not even argue. I mean, I might prefer other fruits, but it's mango season. I have to have a mango. It's So that's one more ticked off the list. These guys made it just so easy for me, isn't it? But at least I got to come here. You know, it's been 10 hours since I started this challenge and I'm feeling a little bit tired now. I think it's best to head back to the city because not only do I need a bit of a rest and a recharge from driving around, but a quick trip to that Shell station and giving this a quick charge would also help because then I can roam around all night as well. So I think that sounds like a good plan. Irish cream cappuccino, please. Okay, now usually you guys know I don't have coffee. I'm not a massive fan. In fact, weren't you there with me when I had my first ever cup of coffee? Like what, a year and a half ago? That was interesting, wasn't it? Anyways, I need something stronger, caffeine-wise, because my usual cola stuff just isn't working out. And I need the energy to take me through the night and into the morning. And I also need that third piece of food to complete my challenge, my food challenge. Now, you could have easily ordered something off the menu here. It's always fresh. It's great food. Like genuinely great food. But where's the challenge in that? As I said earlier, I have something a lot more special planned. Well, it might not be special to all of you. Well, maybe not. But for me, it's gonna be very special. But for now, we drive. You know, it's 3 in the morning. I love driving in the middle of the night because you really can get one with the car, isn't it? There's nobody around you, you're peaceful. And I'm not saying go do 200 kilometers an hour down a public road. No, that's dumb. You should never be doing that. I mean, you're not on a racetrack. But this is the kind of time when you can really drive freely. You can feel the car for what it is. You can go a little bit quicker and not have to worry about people on the road. I love this time. And talking about late in the night, I need to do, one of the challenges, of course, is for me to get a shot in the night, like a night shot, like an extended exposure, beautiful night mode shot. And I know just where I need to go. But this area is a little confusing as always. I always get lost. So, oh yeah, there we go. Then we park. Can we park right here? Yeah, we're gonna. Hey dear. Perfect.
Okay, well, I'ma show we getting money in the club, work hard, play hard, and get wood. Look at shorty over there, see a bad jump. Gotta have a party, nothing like my last joint. About to show you how we rock, walk. Damn jewels busting off top, couch somewhere on the top floor. When we came, got the mop, walk time.
So I've had my staple diet vada pav, obviously. I've picked up a full crate of mangoes because one can never have enough mangoes. The next thing I need, my third and last picture I need for my food challenge to be ticked off the list, I'm gonna make it quintessentially Pune. Now I'm saying Pune and not Pune because this next piece of food, it's my childhood. It's my memory of the city when I would come here for my Christmas holidays. It's my whole Pune childhood wrapped up in one biscuit. I bet you can't figure out what I'm talking about. Or can you? Okay, so we are parked outside Kiani Bakery, which is probably the most famous bakery in Pune, which is saying a lot, and it's probably one of the most famous bakeries in the country. I'm going to try and get my shot of the board and my head in the same frame. Those guys are a little bit old-fashioned. I don't think they like cameras much. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this vlog style, okay? But what I'm going to go and get and buy, I'm going to relive a whole bunch of my childhood right now. I'm so excited. It's been a while since I've been here, so this is genuine, true, real excitement, okay? Okay, cool. मैंने एक सूसबेरी अपने बिस्किट पैकेट डब्बो एक सूसबेरी
पाव किलो आधा किलो
आधा किलो
आधा किलो का
आधा किलो Guys, this is some really exceptional stuff. Trust me, if you come to Pune and you don't have something from Kiani, you guys are really missing out. Kerala?
280.
We have Shrewsbury's. Now this is gonna be a big blast from the past, trust me. Why is this always so complex? Why? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my childhood in one biscuit. Oh, I do need to take a photo, right? And that is when I called it a day. Now look, 24 hours might look awesome on YouTube because of course we are going to compress this into a short video, but in real life 24 hours in a car is really tiring, especially when you don't really get a proper nap in. Now the Nexon EV Max, awesome, drives well, range is awesome, and you know what, I'm going to say this again, although I've just said it, it drives just so well. I love it. In the city, this is one of the best vehicles that you can own, period. Now, 24 hours in a day might have been easier to do in a petrol-powered car, but honestly, because of the Shell quick chargers, this thing was a breeze too, which just proves that you can do it as well, and that EV and EV infrastructure is here to stay.